Digital transformation top of mind for many, many organizations. Latest prediction is trillions of dollars will be spent on that. I think people have to step back and realize, why is that? And it's because we're moving to the digital economy, and companies and organizations are looking at ways of which, how do we drive new revenue streams, and how do we drive costs out of our operations? And to do that is switching to digital. The issue, though, that's being really overlooked is you can't really do it safely if you haven't got a digital risk management program. And subsequently, the flip side of that is, if you have a active digital risk program, you now can make it an enabler for digital transformation, with the executives now being extremely confident and feeling safe of where you're going. Currently, GRC IRM solutions, though, have three particular use cases that can be very impactful and up and running very fast to move a company down that path of digital risk management. The first one, and probably most prevalent, is around cyber risk. One of the biggest issues or concerns is, could I get breached? Are we safe, etc., from cyber attacks? So there's two real positive or impactful type business cases in that area, or use cases. One is around preventing that totally, which is having a strong vulnerability response program. So the ability to make sure you're patching the right things that are instrumental to the business and responding quickly to any type of vulnerabilities, so the bad guys can't even get in. The other area of cyber, though, is the prevent and quickly respond to a potential breach, which is the security incident response. Big use case now that's linking in the risk side of this, because companies now want. I met with a CISO, a few months ago, and the goal of their security incident response program now is, how do I, when an incident come in, immediately recognize what business unit or process is that impacting? Where has this incident occurred in the world? Subsequently, what regulation could I be exposed to? What kind of fines, what kind of exposure, etc. So again, when it comes to that incident, I can quickly prioritize it and make sure I'm responding to the most important ones as fast as possible to prevent the damage. So cyber is a huge area of digital, the risk that if you get that going now can make a real impact and get you into that safer spot. The second one would be third-party risk. If you think back again around driving new revenue streams or driving costs out of supply chain, well, if I outsource, if I leverage the cloud, if I use third parties, I can be maybe more efficient, get things quicker out the door, drive out some costs. So being able to understand what risks those organizations could bring to our organizations so that we are safe again is critical. And a lot of it is now realizing, if you tie it back to cyber, will they be accessing our network? Is there any exposure to our data by starting to leverage this third party? And therefore, are we protected there? So putting in systems to quickly be able to gauge any third parties, and do they provide potential risks, and make sure those are mitigated, again, can help us enable and get to market quicker, time to value for some of those new services revenue streams. The third piece has really come about from an important article or white paper that was written by Bank of England around operation resiliency. And it's the recognizing by organizations or by the industry that breaches are going to occur. And therefore, how quickly can you get up and run again and protect against this? And so around a whole business resiliency program, and we're seeing this more and more in digital transformation, and it's changing every piece of governance, risk, and compliance. Because if you think of some of the new processes that are leveraging AI or machine learning, what's our new governance to manage that? How do we actually know where our risks are, and are we managing them properly? And what kind of controls do we need to have in place? So GRC itself is going through a bit of a digital transformation to be able to properly protect and take care of operations processes for organizations. All of these are use cases that out of the box today can help organizations deal with digital risk management now and more confidently go into digital transformation.